All right, guys. So we're just starting. Okay. I'll attend to that. I'll attend to that. All right, guys. We are set for another live stream section this afternoon, and we're more like starting like we just started now. And okay, just like more like back. I don't know. All right, guys. So as I said, we're just kickstarting. We just started. Like we just started. All right. So the weather is up, but okay, I did a promise. I did a promise to break cookies. I just hope that. Okay, now let me not say I hope that my audience that I promised cookies are not going to join. As well, they can't join. I'll apologize for not bringing the cookies so far. All right, so that's by the way. Hello guys, we're back into this live room section, and we're active, and we're more like still set for another live stream section, and more like what we're emphasizing on. And some people will be like, oh more this your topic no dey finish. It's not going to be finishing, it will not even finish. Thousands of topics are still stuck, because why? This has to do with lives and students, and what we're aiming, what we want to see is still a kind of scarce and all of those stuff. So we will keep on teaching, we'll keep on streaming these topics, and a lot of topics that has to do with it, until there is going to be a shift and all of those stuff. So guys, that's it. And before we get deeply to this live section, before we get into the details, so oh just more like our net, or what's it called, cultural, is it cultural? No, not cultural, just more like our tradition. Yeah, let's do this tradition, or we normally do before we get the main topic. We do more of welcoming, and a lot of introduction, and a lot of hyping of, I don't know, nation. I don't just know, like okay, just more like if people join, okay, they'll just be like share their country flag, and the name of their country, then we hype them, then we proceed. A kind of that. So it's always fun. So that's part of it. And I said, we'll set for another live stream section this afternoon. And well, if you're just joining this, we have graphics. I'm still here to introduce myself. I just started. We just started. Okay, guys. So, I said we were set for another live stream session, and I'm happy to see you guys again. Okay, we streamed yesterday as well. Yesterday, but we streamed lately, and I was like promising my audience that I'm going to bring cookies. I just hope that, okay, even though they joined, I'm going to still apologize because I'm not with any cookies here. I'll still, I don't carry cookies come today. But that's by the way. I said this. And by name UF Graphics, and was set for a live stream section again. And if you're just seeing us for the first time, we stream every day on YouTube, and we're more like covering our tutorial videos, or was it, okay, more like teaching. And teaching with me, young adults, undergraduate students. And what we're doing is very, very simple and real. It's simple, and at the same time it's real. Let me explain. It's simple in the sense of to understand. We're teaching undergraduate students, still in school, as from school. Now, out from school, maybe graduated people, NYC students, all of those stuff. Now we're showing them maybe the part that they missed, things that they were not able to fix when they were still in school. There's still possible way they are going to make some adjustments and still follow on that track. Have you seen? That's the simple aspect. Now the complex aspect of it, school is not teaching it. And I'm just saying from the complex view, school is not teaching it, and this thing it has to do with life, because it's their life after school. Do you get? And it's very, very, very important. Okay, sorry guys, I really regard everybody that joined. If you're just joining, your presence is really regarded. I'm not taking it for granted. I sincerely appreciate for the fact you joined. Okay guys, so you can just share your country flag, share your country name. Will be like hide your country. That's more like our culture. Then before we proceed, so that's the floor is open for that, much open. So I was saying something like, who is messaging me? Calm down. Don't mind me, guys. I was saying something about the complex side of what we're already doing. I said school is not teaching it one, and this is very, very what's it called? Very, very important, because it's life after school. Probably young adult life now. Nobody is even telling them that they should prepare for life after school. What school is all focusing on is to teach you how to pass how to write your test, how to graduate with good result. I'm not saying it's bad, but the aspect of life is being neglected, the aspect of life is being overlooked, and a lot of youths are really suffering from this. Now, this is why we still see much vital potential graduates with awesome results, but they are still confused about life. Now, it's not all about certificate. That's why I said school is not even teaching you, because school will just focus on teaching you how to make good grade. But this is life, and what we're doing here is called life skills. We're more like equipping you, getting you competent, getting you prepared. Like, or what's it called, via knowledge, like by passing knowledge, because knowledge, they say, this power. If you know better, you're probably going to live better. So it's more like making them to know things that they're not being taught in school, like revealing, like just more like opening their eyes, not to put fear in them, but because there is this a lot of, just like life, real life requires a lot of things. Real life, there's pressures from families, there is failure, you're going to fail, you're going to strive more, you're going to still persist. All of these things is life skills. Like, you really need life skills to really navigate the process and uh be a conqueror. I don't know, like, succeed in it, because it's more like something that is inevitable, definitely going to come. Now, let me tell you, okay, just like failure, we normally tell students or young adults that failure is not what they think it is. It's more like what prepares you on. Take it or see failure as what prepares you, what drives you, what brings out the best, what's it called, the best of yourself. Because if you're doing a particular thing and you feel you to find a better option or a better chances to do it better, this thing. So it's just more like something that strives you. It's just like when you feel you're going to see that I'm not yet prepared for it, this, I should work hard. Do you get, I should do more things. So it's just more like, it's not that stage, or let's just say, if you feel as a student, don't see it as a stage to relax. Yeah, greetings, 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 hi. You have regards that. Oh, if you're just joining, I don't know. I did not bring cookies. I promised cookies yesterday, like, section. And maybe the people that I promised it have not yet joined. Thank God. Let me just be relaxing now that they have not joined. If they join now, they will just remind me that I was the one that you promised cookies. And moreover, I don't have cookies there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's much allowed. Very much allowed. This is where, if you can talk to me, tell me anything, I'm here with you. I don't know. Good. Are you serious? Am I talking fast? Am I, is my oral fast? I don't think so. Like, I'm a Nigerian, and Nigerians, also, like, who are talking slow. I don't know. Okay, you said you are here from me. Okay, I'll hear from you. It's fine, and I can slow down. I don't. I'm real. Like, I'm not a bot, and I can really communicate. So if you want us to talk, or maybe I'll suggest, or maybe you just, maybe if it's a detail, I don't know, maybe you just, maybe check us on other social media platform, maybe YouTube, sorry, Facebook, Instagram, where we can chat. You get, maybe you just get to message us and we'll get to connect. Graphics is our name on all or social media platform, and we'll get to, I'm here for you. If, okay, you said you are here for me. I don't, okay, I'm here for you. It's fine. So far as, okay, hope you're not married, because if you're not married, I'm here for you. If you're married, I'm not here for you. Do you get? So tell me, hope you're not married. Yes. If you're not married, I'm here for you, because we're teaching undergraduate students, even young adults, even advanced adults, because, hi, greetings. If you're just joining, well, thanks for joining, and it's not taken for granted. The floor is open. You can ask me questions. You can drop anything. I'll get to reply. I don't get, you said woman only. I don't understand now. Like, I don't understand as how now. Like, try explaining. I don't get, like, I don't understand. I don't understand now. Sound now. Good, good. If it's my side, then they will just say Azal now. Yes, now, of course. You're a girl. I don't know. I beg, I want to blush too much. No, let me say no. Yes, because it's not proper. One, yes. It's illegal. Two, don't take my answers to heart too, but I'm being real. It's not proper. One, it's illegal. Two, I don't know any other answer to tell you, but well, well, I lack words for that, sha. But thanks for joining anyways, and if you're here, you're not taking for granted, like your presence is not taken for granted, and to really regard the fact that you joined our life room section. We got that so much. So we're, I don't know if you've been following us for a while. I think we have a lot of live stream session already booked around up to what's it called? Okay, 100 and something streams. Okay, let me know some and something streams, but we have a quite number of stream section that we have a kind of what we've been doing on the matter of life after school. Our aim is just more like opening student eyes, young adults, and it's more like life. Do you get? It's more like teaching them about life, because life is said to have life has a lot. It's more like a course. It's even you go to university to study. Life is said to be a kind of that, and a lot of our young adults are really being the victims of all these things, because nobody, like, there is no uh why do you delete that? Why do you delete it? The If you know you would have deleted, like, you wouldn't have typed it initially now. But don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. It's fine. I get it's fine. All right. So this thing is not funny. My God, my God, my God. Well, let's just proceed. I was saying something. I said, what's it called? Okay, I said this is life, and the matter of life cannot be neglected. Like, if we neglect it, that means our youth, young adults, their futures are going to be in danger, and this is really what we don't want. And this is what we want to avoid by passing them this knowledge, by making them see reality, and by making them understand that university is more like a training ground, and also helping them to make preparations on time. Just like if you prepare for something, like, okay, just like you don't prepare for war on the battlefield, you get to prepare before there. So they are probably going to prepare before they are out of school. That's being exposed to reality and life and pressures that follows along. So they ought to prepare, and they ought to be ready for it. So that's more like the preparations, and that's what our stream sessions here are probably trying to achieve. So that's for that. And okay, that's more like our GT. What we prioritize, really want to make that happen. And again, that's thing that people normally say, squeeze this scam, squeeze this scam. You also want to prove that wrong, because normally, naturally, psychologically, like anything, school is not really a scam. What really makes it loose or people feels that it's a scam is just because of all these things that young graduates, like they're seeing graduated people suffering, graduated people still underpaid. Now they are being, or they do not start imagining if these people can, after spending years, resources and time, they are still going to suffer. That means school is really a scam. Have you seen? So this is just more like the root cause of all this thing, because it's not really a scam, as I said. If our young adults are really guided well, if we tell them prepare for life after school, if we give them step by step, if we should expose reality to them, they're actually going to make plans. And making plans, part of it is just more like being intentional, being ready, like expecting things that life brings. Now, one of the things life brings is just more like, what's it called, failure, all of those stuff. Like, you're going to be tested, just like testing if you're ready. And these things is life skills, and we really need to inculcate our audience, more like our young adults, on that side. Like, we really need to impart them the knowledge, and they really need to know this, because it's really going to help them in navigating the process of life. Do you get? So that's more like that, and that's the essence of our live stream section, and that's more like on the path that we've been riding. So I just hope that with the little explanation, like, even if you're more like seeing us for the first time, you'll be able to get from our view or what we're trying to bring to the picture. So that's for that. And before now, we have something on our thumbnail, very, very vital topic that we're going to be treating today, and that's the main essence, or let's just say that's the main reason for our stream sections today. And we're probably going to be elaborating on that. And if we're to get that done, if we're only to get that done, okay, all right. If we're really to get that done, if we're really going to get that done, if we're really going to get that done, that's what's that? That's not deep. I will search this name. God, I beg. Well, I was penning something down, so I we just started a few minutes ago, and I was just trying to. I don't know. I wasn't thinking about like a lot of things was my, and we just did, what's the introduction, and I just finished saying more like our objective, what we prioritize most, and what we're more like set for, and what was set on a strict like film section, specifically young adult, because their futures of tomorrow. So if you don't guide them on the path of life after school, once they graduate, they are really going to miss it. And once they miss it, it's not always going to be fun. So that's what we're trying to avoid. And I said, we're more like getting to what we have today mainly. We have something on our thumbnail, if I'm not mistaken. And that thing is what we're going to really treat today. I think you're seeing it. If you're not seeing it, I'll bring microscope for you. You must see it. It's on our thumbnail already. Well, okay, it says, okay, I think I have it also in my booklet. Maybe I'll just be fast on it and I'll try a bit to be real. Do you get? And if you're just joining, your presence is regarded, not taken for granted. And Jesus, I beg, these people don't want me again, I beg. Alright, so that's by the way. So more like what would have to do? I said, talent is a lie. I don't know. That's what I have in my thumbnail. So I don't know if it's what you'll see. I just hope that village people have not changed it. That's what I just hoped. Okay, so we're going to be emphasizing on that. The floor is open. You can ask us questions. We get to answer. Do you get? So more like talent is a lie. Now, what we're trying to in this life section today is just more like telling people the what talent really means. You and I know what's talent, and if we're referring to talent, a lot of people knows what's it called, like what talents should be or is meant to be referred to as or whatever. But we are more like going to study deeply. Hmm, I'm fine. I'm fine, man. I don't know. Some people be like, I'm fine, but I don't just know. But I'm being real. I'm fine, ma. Greetings. Oh, nice seeing you. How are you doing, ma? Hope you're a ma. Let me not mistake you, sorry. How are you doing, ma? Nice seeing you, ma. Hmm. It seems like this is your first time of doing our live stream, ma, because I've not seen your face before, ma. Anyways, thanks for joining. Your presence is much regarded, very much regarded than YouTube self. I'll be real. Mm. I don't want to be silly here. But anyways, thanks very much for subscribing to our channel. Like, unlike people, most of them will be like, I want to know what you're doing before I subscribe. But look at good people. You're a good person. You just joined and you just subscribed. Oh, such a good person. Anyways, thanks ma very much. We really regard the fact. Thanks for subscribing and thanks for being part of our community and thanks for being part of this moving train, because this is a moving train. Because I get to tell one of my friends, a kind of audience that joined, he was in Cameroon or what's it called? Yeah, Cameroon or Kenya. Yeah, Kenya. So he was like, "Are you going to come to Kenya?" All of those stuff. So I said, "What we're already doing here is more like a moving train. Like it's going to get to a point. It's more like our vision. What we're picturing. Do you get? We're picturing it." They said, "Oh, you need to picture the future that you want to feature in." So we're more like picturing it. It's going to get to a point. Time. Yes. Yes. You need to picture the future that you want to feature in. So the pic let me get okay now, let me bring it down. The picture that we're picturing is going to get to a time we're going to start visiting countries, teaching. Yes, that's true. we're going to start visiting countries, teaching young adults, visiting nations, visiting states, cities. It's going to come. And okay, I just promised that my audience that I'll bring cookies. He's in Kenya, so I was like, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Whenever we start, God is going to grant us the grace. Whenever we start, we're going to actually get, like, we're like, yes, we are like telling, we're like telling that person, one of our audience, sweet audience. Let me now say sweet audience. We're like just telling him that, don't worry, we're going to. Like, I don't understand. Are you coming here? You don't know my location. I'm in Nigeria, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in Nigeria currently, and sorry, just tell us your country, like tell us where you reside, and maybe we include your location in our list of nations that we're going to start visiting, like when we're set for that. And this is more like a movie trend, as I said. And is growth is a process, because this said growth is a process, it's a continuous something, it's daily growing. Do you get? So you don't rush it, definitely you don't rush it. It takes time, process. And they said again, if you're building something strong, or so sorry, I mean to say something big, you have to enjoy the process. So despite I'm not I don't have a lot of subscribers, and I'm just acting, I don't know, like stuff like that, I shouldn't just feel bad or whatever, because what I'm doing here is growth, and I'm building something big, because that's why. And I have vision, I have dream. That's why. Okay, okay, that was the life issue section. I was sharing my dreams. I was just telling people that, people probably watching, I was just telling them that it's going to get to a point I'm going to teach hundreds of students, thousands of students, millions of students. And I mentioned billions. So people were laughing, like, I'm being, they were like, Azal now, like Azal now. That's just it. You get? I'm still an undergraduate student, probably. I'm still schooling, definitely. Like, I'm still schooling, but I'm still teaching as well. Like, by God's grace, I have what it takes to really inculcate knowledge, like transfer knowledge, because knowledge is power, and it's a kind of transferable. I don't know. Sorry, I don't get. You said what? Sorry, I don't get that. How? Oh, what is the second word there? What's what? Like, I don't get. Like, is that the? I don't get. Then you or you. Like, how are you? Oh, okay. Now let me respond to the second to the last words. Okay, ma. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. Oh, I'm a kind of it. I'm still a student too, but I'm teaching. Do you get? And I'm improving as well. And I'm still teaching. I don't know. My lecturer will teach me. I will teach people. I'll go again. My lecturer will teach me again. I'll still teach people. So his knowledge was transmitting it. Have you seen? So he transmitted to me. I was transmitting to you, and you can also transmit it to. Do you get? Okay, what's mean by age? Okay, I'm always frank and real. I'm just 21. I'm the same age, just like this. My favorite friend, I show speed. Yes, he's my friend. I don't know, but definitely, despite I've not seen him, I senior you with most, like, he don't even know. If he knows, he'll be like, you're still a small boy. But I don't really know if he's going to agree with me. But I'm being real. I'm 21, and I'm going to be 22 this year. Probably ending, not currently now, but currently I'm 21. So I should speed this 21, and uh I what's it called? I was 21 before I should speed. Yes, yes, I was 21 before I should speed. So if he comes here, I'll tell him, boy, I senior you. Like, I'll tell him, boy, I senior you to most. Like, I senior you to most. Are you serious? Like, you literally can't understand a word you're saying. But I'm just being real. Like, okay, okay, now let me break it down. Anything for you, anything for you. Now let me break it down. At first, we're more like, okay, that you're here again, God. That I'm not going to answer you now. Let me answer. Oh, okay, I'm going to answer you definitely, but I will answer my what's it called? Sprocket. I'll answer Sprocket if I'm not mistaken first, and then I'll get to you, Dada. So if I'm to answer, literally can't understand a word. Oh, Jesus, it pains me. You're saying now, okay, okay. Now let me still answer my bro. Yeah, let me still answer my boss. Let me answer my boss. Okay, boss. I'm UF graphics and I'm undergraduate student, specifically in Nigeria, residing in Nigeria, and a kind of let me not say I'm a lecturer. I'm not a lecturer because I'm still a student. So I'm not going to rate myself the same grade with my lecturer. I'm a student that is teaching young adults, and what we're trying to do is just more like, the thing they call life after school. That's it. That's what we're really trying to teach students, and we're bringing it to students view that, yeah, we're bringing it to students view that, the matter of life after school. School is not teaching it. Have you seen? So at first we studied this. Now we studied this in the sense of, you know in this, more like, since it's very common that a lot of graduated people are still failing, a lot of them are still stuck in life, a lot of them are looking frustrated. Now we get to understand that the real problem or the foundation is not the school, is not academics is innocent, like, academics is innocent. So now we now asked, what's still the problem since they are educated, like, since the obtained, or they were able to opportunity to go to school and all of that. What is the matter? Now we get to understand that, it's more like knowledge. They lack knowledge. Now it's just more like, if you're not informed on a particular thing, you're probably going to be disformed despite academics. And this real life matter of a thing, it's more than academics. It's more than theory. Do you get? It's more than theory in the sense of his life. And every student, after the duration of years you're going to be studying in school, you're going to graduate, you're going to face reality. And we're more like telling students that you need to prepare for life after school when you're still in school, because one is that it gives you more ground. That's why we tell students that, university is not a relaxation stage, it's a stage. Is At first is, I'm still an undergraduate student, as I said, and I'm taking my university time as a training ground. It's a training ground in the sense of, I'm building things, like, I'm really working hard. Do you get? Now, even if I'm not opportune to be employed by government tomorrow, I'm still not going to be stuck. I'm still not going to be doing job hunting. Like, I think, okay, at first, my name is Joel Graphics. I'm a graphic designer. I do design, any type of design. I do create. Do you get? And I'm still a student. Mind you, I get to, that's my skill. I can design. Now I'm using my skill to earn money. And that's why you tell students that you get to learn a skill, because even if you are not opportune tomorrow to be employed by the government, at least you can start up with your skill now. Like, you can get your skill and monetize it, something like that. You can, deliver value to people and they are going to pay you. Now skills were even referring to students, like, pointing towards, it's just more like tech skills. We have freelancing, we have copyright, like, we have digital marketing, a lot of skills. And most of these things, it can easily, like, they can easily do it with their phones, like, even if they don't have laptop. Have you seen? So it's just more like showing them the blueprint, because a lot of people are stuck there. And most of these graduated people that are confused in life now, most of them is like, they lack the knowledge, like, they were not opportune to be past this knowledge, they were not opportune to be educated with the knowledge, like, nobody told them. They were just carried away with, or graduating with good results. That's why we tell people that university is just beyond obtaining certificates. Do you get? Yeah, it's just beyond obtaining certificates, because that's what a lot of people, a lot of youth have in mind entering university. Let me just make my certificate and get out. Moreover, it's beyond that. It's just more like a training ground. You ought to build a lot of things on with that time, because one is that you have more of opportunity. There is a broader people, like, you can utilize your time. You can make I don't know. I don't want to sound too serious, but that's from the view. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Do you get? And that's what prompts us, or that's what is powering us to teach this, because we really need to teach young adults this. And if they know it, most of the mistakes that they are making is going to be like, they are going to I don't know, like, they are going to omit it. Do you get? Like, even if they are going to make it, it's not going to be that hard. Like, it's not going to affect them much, because why? They know it. Just like, if you know something, Like you cannot solve a problem that you don't know now. Do you get? Probably if they know it, that's when they can solve the problem. Now it's going to help them in the aspect of that, and also in their even okay, even in making money. Do you get? Even in sorting their bills, just like a student that gets to learn a skill, just like me, I have a skill. I'm doing work for my HOD. I'm doing work for my schools. Do you get? I'm earning. I'm still a student. Obviously, so I have. I'm earning more money to settle my bills. Now, every student can likewise do the same. Obviously, but most of them don't know it. I'm not blaming them. They don't know it. So let's just assume that they don't know it first. Now, we're assuming that they don't know it too. That's why we're teaching this. And them knowing it, we're still assuming that they are going to make plans for it. Like they're going to fall in track. Like they're going to start acting upon it. So that's more like our objective. Like I only said a lot about this objective, but I just hope you understand. I have so more like God, like I have so much, like I have so much. That's why I said, oh, this is a movement, a strict movement at that. And there's no way you can teach all of this if we're not streaming it. Like it's not going to be possible. It's going to be difficult. Uh I don't know. What's your name? What's you just deleted something. You restricted a message. Why do you restrict your message? I don't know, Sha. But that's for that. And you said I have so much. Definitely I have so much. Okay. Okay, sorry. I skipped it when I was talking. I was overwhelmed by what I was saying. You said, "Give me your Instagram ID. I'll follow you." Okay, as I said, it's just like all our social media platforms is UF Graphics. Yes, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, UF Graphics. If you search UF Graphics on any social media platform, you're going to see us. And everything we're doing is just the same. Like we're teaching young adults, all websites, all platforms we're teaching. And we really need to get it just more like OGNC because a lot of them are still going to be making this mistake. So we're more like we want to prevent them from do you get we more like pursuing them. It's just more like urgency sections, urgency tutorials about life after school, urgency knowledge. Do you get is more like urgency, and that's why we are in all platform, all social media platform. And you can also connect to us if you and we can also connect to you if you and as well we have a community. And maybe along what's it called as time goes we're going to develop that and a kind of train students specifically on the platforms more like community. Do you get? So that's more like that. So that's the move, that's vision, that's being real, that's the vision. Do you get? And that's what we're trying to achieve, more like positivity and more like less of young adult feeling because it really pays now because you cannot spend 5 years in school in a university in a tertiary institution, spend your time and resources like you're going to be stressed out, frustrated, like all of those stuff. Like it can really frustrate now. Lecturer stressing you. After all this stress, you're still going to be, or you're going to still start facing life challenges. Oh my god, you go just die. Like you will just die. And this is really what we don't want for our young adults, upcoming undergraduate students, even people that have graduated already. Our stream sections here has it too of benefiting them because what we do here is that we bring a problem. Yeah. What we do here is that we bring a problem, then we'll try a kind of telling people the what's it called the main problem, or more like we split it. Do you get? And tell people the dangers and all of those stuff. Then we still tell them the way out, more like the action steps to take. So probably what's it called graduated people, even NYC people, because most of them they graduate and they be like, why did I even study this or discipline, or why did I even choose this career? Like what can I even do with it? So this is just most of the mistakes, and by then they are stuck, and by then it's late. They cannot just go back to school, and they cannot possibly learn skills because probably they are adults and our life has started bringing challenges, and they are expected to take some responsibilities. And if they are not able to meet up to these things, to the standards or to what is entrusted to them to carry on, that's failure. Have you seen? So That's just the easiest, and just like that's how simple it is. And this is eating up youth. I'm being real. Like I've seen a lot, despite I'm still small, but I've seen a lot, and we don't want to see more of this. And that's more like why we're making this. And if possible, okay, that's why I said that hundred thousands, millions, billions, because no amount of them is too small. If it's possible, if it's possible that every youth, every undergraduate student in the whole world will not, what's it called, will not suffer, or let's just say will not face, will not be stuck or confused in life, we'll be much happy because we're trying to impact life. And that's more like what we prioritize. Do you get? And that is more like what is empowering us, because we don't want more of that. That's it. And so I think I was with this my, okay, if it's in debate they will tell you that with this my few points I'm able to prove to you that real life really requires knowledge. Do you get? So now let me bring it to that view. Hello, okay, they'll be like, hello panel, and panel of, I don't know, impartial judges or whatever. They'll be like, with this my little view, or with this my little point, I don't know, I'm able to convince you guys that real life do this one, do this one. So that's just more like that. And okay, maybe I will just fasten it because we have something on our thumbnail that we're probably going to be treating, and that's more like, that's more, or what's it called, that's the essence of our live stream section today. And if we're not going to talk about that, it's going to pay me, and it's also pay my audience. But anyways, thanks for the suggestions so far, and questions so far. I really enjoy answering them, and much love. You get? And as I said, the floor is open. You can still ask your questions based on what we're going to be saying. And I said before you join, there is something we have on our thumbnail, probably something like talent is a lie. I don't know, something of that nature. And that's what we're going to be emphasizing now. Like, we want to get into it deeply. And we would have started all this way, but we were just answering our audience, answering them, I don't know, like replying their messages and all of those stuff. So I just hope that people that gets to join are not going to be bored with that. I just hope so. Okay, we said, okay, what talent really means. Mind you, we're talking about talent is a lie, like just more like the real matter in the aspect of talent and what it really means. You get? So firstly we say talent, okay, at first it's just more like what talent really means. What talent really means at first, sorry, at first, if we're really talking about talent, firstly you need to know that talent is more like innate ability, what you have inbuilt. Yes, your inbuilt ability is more like inbuilt, and is more like natural. Do you get? If we're talking about talent, everybody is going to see it as you were born with it. It's innate, like you were not impacted. Like it's also more like, I don't know, God gave it to you. I mean, that's more like talent. And we're trying to ask first, we're getting deeply, but we first we want to know what's the reality. Okay, what just like the plain way talent means. We said that it's something like innate, something inbuilt, something that you did not work for, just natural and easy to access. That's the definition of a talent. And if we were to get to that more, it's just more like someone that is born and he or she naturally know how to draw, somebody that naturally can sing and to maybe stress his or her voice in singing, and maybe other people are finding it difficult. Do you get? So that's more like talent. And maybe somebody that that gets to solve, or what's it called, maybe someone that can solve a particular, I don't know, that, okay, now let me use math, maybe someone that can solve math more than other students. You get? It can also be referred as talent. But this talent of eating really has dangers, and that's more like what you really want to expose to students, because most of them are still riding on the, or on the marshal, or let's just say riding on the eagle of talent. And we said a lot of these people are still going to be stuck even being talented, like. And we just want to try avoiding that with today's live stream section should or everything we're going to be talking about. So I just said a few things about what talent really means. More like natural, inbuilt, something that you did not work for. Natural, like, is more like innate, something that is inbuilt. Nobody is taking it out from you. Nobody can take it out from you. So just more something like something that you were born with. That's talent. And the next thing we have here, the biggest lie about talent. The biggest lie. So talent really has like it has big lie. Talk more of the biggest lie. Now we're going to be getting to that. The biggest lie about talent is if we're talking about talent, it's more like what you inherited. Do you get? And if we're really just more like the reality about talent is a lot of people, just because they are talented, they are not working hard. A lot of just people, okay, just like talent, the reality about talent, okay, talent is actually cool, but it has a bad side. Now let me just detail it down. It has a bad side in terms of most people that are talented don't see the reason or don't even feel that it's necessary to persist more. Now let's just use for instance someone that can sing, maybe an artist that can really sing, and he or she feels that I can sing. Maybe he just noticed that he can sing naturally, and he's not going to do anything about it in enhancing the skills or maybe in being competent. He's just there just because he's talented. Now that's when we said talent, what's it called? Consistency beats talent, or discipline beats talent when talent fails to work hard. Now you will be like, yes, talent can fail to work hard in the essence of like you're a talented person, but you're not going to be enhancing your skills. Now you're going to be proud, I'm talented, like I can easily do this. Now that mentality is the problem. Talent is not the problem. That's knowing, like how you take it up to yourself is just the problem. Like going to take it up to yourself that you're just good and you're not seeing any reason to or for improvement. Like there's no reason to improve, there's no reason to persist, or there's no reason to press more, to know more. So that's more like the problem. And we said is more like the big lie. And okay, just like the big lie, if you're taking it from that view, you're going to be stuck. You need to get to a point where someone that someone that is not even talented is going to beat you. Now what I mean by beating you, just like, okay, let me just okay, now let's just still say public speaking. Let's use public speaking for instance. Maybe you were talented, let's just say you can speak in a public and all of those stuff. Now we have this, okay, let's say student A can speak fluently very well. Maybe he or she is talented, student B is not talented. Now he or she start practicing how to speak, how to talk in public, how to speak confidently and all of those stuff. Now student A is talented, he or she don't see the reason to improve. Have you seen? So he or she is going to just fold his hands and be there and be like, I'm talented already, now I can speak well, there's no need for me to improve. Now he's going to be there or she's going to be there. The student B that is not talented, that is practicing every day, that is working, that is more of consistency and all of those things, is going to get to a point that he's not going to be a match. He's not going to match student B. Yes, because this said consistency, and consistency beats talent when talent fails to work hard. Now he or she is going to be more profound, like more perfect than you, that are you're just talented and you did not do anything about it. So this is a practical way of how talent, or what's it called, how consistency can beat talent when talent fails to work hard. So that's more like that, and that's why we still tell yeah, we still tell people that despite you may be talented, despite you can be a talented person, but there is still room for you to persist. Like strive out more, make research, like get to know more. Because if you stop learning on a particular, you have definitely started failing. Like your knowledge on that particular thing has started diminishing. So that's just the actual fact there. I was saying what talent alone, okay, why talent alone fails, sorry. Why talent alone fails is because a lot of talented people are proud, a lot of talented people are arrogant, a lot of talented people don't see the reason to or to learn more. They are not just seeing the reason because they are talented, and they just feel that just because that they are talented, that knowledge remains with them forever. And they don't know that if you stop learning, if you stop or yielding in a particular, just like, let me maybe if I'm to even practicalize, maybe I will use a computer. Maybe okay, let me still use myself. Let me use myself. I'm a graphic designer, and okay, suddenly I just stop designing. Mind this, designing is a skill, I did not inherit it. And even if I inherited it, maybe I just stop designing, probably I'm going to start lacking knowledge, I'm going to start lacking inspiration, I'm going to start lacking designs, like graphics knowledge. Do you get? Just because I stopped, despite I'm in what's it called? I'm talented, I'm going to start lacking it because I'm not often practicalizing it. I'm not often practicing. I'm not consistently or enhancing that skill. I've definitely like I'm losing that knowledge literally even without me knowing it. So that is how why talent alone fails, because we say talent without discipline is more like a wasting potential, because it's just more like a wasted potential. Because if you're not disciplined on it, you're not going to enhance it. You're not going to just become the what's it called? It's just more like enhancing it and becoming the better version, stuff like that. So you're not going to even see the reason to even do that. So that's just the main point. And not seeing the reason, you're not going to even step on doing it. So that's just more like that. And we still have something here, something like the power of skill over talent. The power of skill over talent. The power of skill. Now, the power of skill over talent. There's such a thing called skill. There's such a thing called talent. Now, skill is just more like if you're learning something, like you're going to use your time, you're going to get to learn. It's more like you're learning from scratch, practical. Now, it's not talented, it's not talent, so it's not heritage. Probably you're going to learn it from scratch. That's why we said the power of skill over talent. Now, the power of skill is that it remains with you. You learn it every day. You are going to be competent. Now, talent is just like you inherited it. You feel that is innate. You have it. Have you seen? And most at times you don't enhance that skill, you don't enhance that potential. Now, someone that learns skill, maybe someone that started from scratch, is going to get to a point he or she is going to outperform you. That's just the fact. He or she is going to beat you in that skill or in that area. That's just why also you're really missing about all of these things. And when again, discipline beats talent always. I don't do. It just looks like it's a fact. Discipline beats talent. The said it here is always like discipline beats talent. Of course, let me explain that part. It's just like if you're disciplined on something, you're probably going to achieve the best of that because why you're disciplined. And if we're even to picture what is discipline, what's the meaning of discipline? Discipline is just like, let me say, is in combinating yourself. Yes, because it's not just what's it called, it's not a relaxation stage. Just like, okay, I'm determined to be streaming every day and be teaching. It's a discipline. Most times I will be tired. Most times I will just come back from lecture. I'll be like, I'm tired, but I'm still going to stream. Everything. So it's a discipline. And most times it's inconveniencing me. So we cannot say it's a relaxation stage. Discipline is more like an inconvenient what's it called? Like process. Or let's just say it's a stage of not always, I don't know, you not just always want to, but since it's a discipline now, that's why it's discipline. It's not just common. If it's common, there wouldn't, like, there's no need to put discipline there. So discipline is more like something that mandates you to do something even when you don't feel like it. Let's just take it from that view that discipline is just something that bounds you. Yes, more like a routine now. Just like, I don't know, like let's just see it from the view that something that bounds you on a particular thing or perpetually without, I don't know, even when you don't feel like it. That's more like discipline. And we said it's more like long-term progress, like long-term growth. Now imagine when I'm disciplined, I'm teaching, it gets to get to a point I'm going to grow. Definitely that's true, and that's more like discipline and it's more like growth. And it's said to be, I don't know, the best way. I don't just know, like if you're disciplined on something, it's going to, if it's a skill, you're going to be very very competent on it because you're disciplined and you're determined. Have you seen? So this is how this, okay, we said the power of this or the skills and the power of discipline. No, no, I'm missing something. Sorry, okay, I'm talking about discipline beats talent. Yes, I'm still right. Discipline I was talking about, it beats talent. If you're disciplined, even someone that is talented that is not disciplined, you're going to be better than the person. Like you're going to do better on that role, on that skill, better than the person. So that is what discipline looks like, and this is how it works. If you're disciplined, you're going to be perpetually doing something. Definitely, like even when you're not feeling like doing it, you're going to do it. So that stage is actually is inconveniencing you, but you're building. Do you get? And is more like growth. So talent is more like inherited, inbuilt. You're not stressed, like you're not stressing it, like you don't even stretch yourself to get it. It's just there, it's just inside you. You can just use it anytime, anyhow. That's not like talent. And talent alone is without merging it up with discipline, is more like a wasted potential we set, because you're going to mess it up. Like you're not just going to, I'm just not explain that, but that's just it. And I have again the hidden advantage of untalented people. Like people that are not talented, there's such a thing called hidden advantage. Now I'll break it down. Untalented people, the hidden advantage. So untalented people has a hidden advantage. So people will be like, I don't want to be talented again, let me be untalented people. Sorry guys, my network was fluctuating. It was just good. Like this network has stopped me now. And like the thing just breached. I was really still streaming, it just breached, but I just tried fixing that now. But all well. So let me just round up. Probably more like rounding up. Okay, I was just emphasizing on the hidden advantage of untalented people. So I was like, wow, so untalented people, there is an advantage, like they really have an advantage. So one of the things that we're going to be stating, or we're going to be stating, that is more like advantage of what's it called, untalented people. Just like, okay, it's just like if they're not talented, it's very is like it have done to them that they are not talented. So they are going to work hard. They work harder. Like they are always serious. They are always resilient. And even when they fail, they are going to persist more. Obviously, so it gives them this of this what's it called, this playing ground that nothing gets their back. Like they are not talented. They are not good enough. So they are probably going to start early preparing. Now it's just like someone that is talented, student that is talented is going to be like, I will read late hour, I'm going to read late hour, I'm going to pass. Now untalented person is going to be like, he or she is going to start reading early. I'm just giving a practical example, the advantage of untalented people. And I said untalented people, untalented, I mean, they really have an advantage, because at first it has done to them that they are not talented. So they are going to start on time. If he's in school, they are going to start reading on time, they're going to make preparations, and all those process, those daily routine reading and all of those stuff, you're not going to compare with someone that just feel that he or she is talented and maybe just cram everything. So this is just the advantage. Like they are always intentional, they are always ready, they are always serious, like they are always persistent, they are always I don't know, all of those stuff. So they are always just working hard. It just like he just said that they work harder than the talented people, that because, and most times they beat the talented people because the talented people are not using the same efforts, or let's just say they are not using the same efforts with them. Then they know that they are not talented, so nobody got their back. They are probably going to start everything early. Now people that feel that they are talented, they are just going to relax, fold their arms, and feel that they are just going to perform more than the people that are not talented. Moreover, it's not working like that, because consistency is the key. If you're consistently learning something, you're probably going to beat someone that is talented on that field. That's literally true, like the real reality. So that's just more like that, or the emphasis on that point. And few things more. Okay, how to turn talent into success. This is more like an action step, guys, step by step. And as I said, what we do in our stream, we bring a problem, we split it, tell people the dangerous problem, and we'll look for a possible way to tell them the way out. So this is more like the way out, how to turn talent into success. Because we said talent is not equal to success. The fact that you're talented is not making you a successful person, because you can still be a talented person. Hi, greetings, thanks for joining the live stream. We know you, we have seen you before. Yes, okay. The other one is Dada. This one is sticking. God abeg. Well, let me not call you chicken, because I'm feeling guilty calling you chicken. It's not just normal. But I'm you're still adding that chicken. Stop adding. Okay, see, just call me UF, like UF graphics. You can just abbreviate it. Call me UF. Anyways, I'm doing better. I'm doing much better. How about you? You're not doing bad, I guess. You're not doing bad, I guess. You're not doing bad. Anyways, you joined late, so we're going to query you. You're going to give us one chicken. Why did you join late? We've been streaming since after one, if I'm not mistaken, because we normally stream in the afternoon. I did not go for lectures today, so I started a kind of on time, and you're joining late. So we're going to tax you. Yes, we're going to tax you for it. So you're going to give us chicken. You're the one that is going to provide the chicken now, not me again. Like, it don't enter your hand. Like, you're the one that is going to provide the chicken. No, now, like, you'll buy it now. My own is that I will not buy it. We are training it. Yes. If it's false, like if I'm the one that violates the law, yes. You also have. So what are we bothering now? Like, what's there's no need to bother again. You have chicken, I have chicken. Okay, let's do it this way. Nobody is going to ask for chicken again. If you eat your own chicken, I eat my own chicken. Yes, you eat your own chicken, I eat my own chicken. Yes, we're going to do like that's just the way it's going to go. We're going to split it now. Everybody eat your own chicken. If you don't have chicken, look beg for people that have chicken. If there's nobody that have chicken, you want my own chicken? Then come to my location now. Come to my location. Should I give you address? You will lost. Hot tempered people in my country, they will eat you. I'm being serious. Like, hot tempered people in my country, make they no chop you. Like, I don't know. I will not advise you, but if I'm to advise you, I will. If I'm to give you, if I'm to tell you to come to my country, that means I'm going to protect you then. Because if I'm not going to protect you, they will. I don't know. Not even. So, back to the topic. Is it what I'm what's it called? Is it what I've been emphasizing on? Because if it's what we're really emphasizing on today, it's just more like talent. And let me check my booklet. Talent is a lie. Yes, talent is a lie. And I've been proving that since today. Sorry, not since today. Since I am streaming, since I'm online. So I've been proving that since I've said already. Maybe when I'm done with the stream, I will make it public. Then you can stream it. Yes, and a lot of people look for my trouble today. You see, I'm stressed. A lot of people just look for my trouble. They were just bullying me around. You don't see, just because people were not here earlier. Like, if people have not joined all this while, they were just dragging me. Oh, see now, my voice is stressed. Look at my face. I'm just stressed. I'm just tired. So it's well. As I said, a few minutes I'll be going offline. Then I'll make the stream public. Then you get to stream it, and maybe you will just follow us from what we've been saying so far. And you ask me how? Okay, okay. You know anything for you? I'm going to explain that just for you, not for any other person. If it's another person, I'll just stress myself. Okay. Okay, now let me drop my booklet. I'm going to say it from my brain. Yes, I'm going to crack my brain. Critical thinking, critical thinking. Now, if I'm to prove that to you, firstly, everybody, you particularly, leave chicken. You know what is talent? Of course, you know. Now, if we're able to ask what's talent, like everybody will just say talent is more like, okay, let me still give you my own view of talent. It's just more like innate ability. What you have in it, most at times you're more like a gift. Most at times people see it as something that is natural, like you're not struggling to get it or you're not struggling to get something done with it. Now I gave an example earlier before now, something like class or on a particular subject, and maybe when we were still in primary school, secondary school, I have this particular student that is not finding it easy in mathematics, because mathematics is more like the problem of everybody. Me as well, because I wasn't too good in math. So whereas this okay, we have most students that's normally, or let's just say that guess it's in math, stuff like that. Like like they are always getting math easy. Like they are seeing math as an easy stuff. But of other people are seeing it hard. Now most of the times will be like they are just talented. They can solve it. Do you get? Your talent is my innate chicken. No, I'm just trying to explain. Listen, no, pay attention. I don't want to stretch myself. So that's why I want to explain it to you now. I said, that is it, and is the innate. And a lot of people, they feel that just because that they are talented, just because they can do something easily without stress, they are going to be proud. Most of them are going to be arrogant. Have you seen? So it's not actually that talent is a lie, but more like a lot of factors like necessitate it, or like that a lot of factors cause it, and that is what we've been detailing down. And we said most of them are proud in the sense of just because they feel that they are talented. Maybe they are talented in speaking. Maybe let's you use public speaking for instance, and they're going to be like, there's no need to rehearse, there's no need to or learn more, there's no need to enhance the skill. Have you seen? So they are going to be proud on it, and by so doing they are going to start dying on it. It's just more like if you stop learning. If you okay, I use myself for instance, I'm a graphic designer, so and most times I design, and you just imagine that I stop doing design. I used to, so I'm going to start dying on design. Like I'm going to start losing knowledge in the aspect of design. I'm going to start losing most creative thinking. Do you get? So this is how talent works. Like immediately you feel that you have arrived, like there's no need to enhance the skill more, you're going to start diminishing on that skill. And we said it's a lie in the sense of, oh, okay, we introduce discipline. We're like saying talent without discipline is more like a wasted potential, because discipline is what keeps it relevant. Like I'm a graphic designer, even though it's not talented, like I acquired the skill. Do you get? So if I'm disciplined in it, I'm going to enhance the skill more competent, more. Do you get? More everything? I'm going to be more good in it, and by so doing, I'm going to do awesome works. Obviously, so that is more like enhancing it. And even if I'm talented, I can literally design without learning. And if I'm not enhancing it, I'm still going to lose the knowledge. Like I will lose the little knowledge that I have. So this is how talent can be a lie. And I'm exhausted, God. Like I'm exhausted. But I've tried convincing you now. Like I've tried saying something. I've been able to convince you. Yes. If you will say the truth. Yes, I've been able to convince you. So I've probably tried. I need to get rest. God, I beg. But I'm being real. Like I've tried. Oh, I proved it. Sure, definitely I've proved it. I just proved the facts, and you cannot deny it. That I proved the facts. Yes, I just what's it called? Like I just split it and merge it up again, and split it again and still merge it up, so that you can understand. So I just hope you understand. Or now give me a hint, or what's it called? Just tell me that you understand so that I will read. Just tell me that you understand, because it's just because of you that I'm going back. If not, I will just go offline because I'm tired. That's just it. That's you even also what's it called, apology, because you joined late. Do you get? You joined the stream section late, and just because you're more than an audience, like you're just more like our VIP audience, so we have to go back. Do you get? And that is what you are doing for our VIP. So if you're not our VIP audience, we're not going to do that. No, like if you're not our VIP, what's the meaning of VIP? Something I don't know, something special, something whatever. I do hear people say it, so I emulate. I'm adapting to their saying. I'm also saying it. So that is it. So I just hope that I've been able to convince you. Even if I'm not been able to convince you, you convince yourself now. Like you're going to get to convince yourself. Anyways, you don't want to say anything. Well, we're more like okay. I don't okay. I think I've exhausted the live stream section. No, I think I still have a few things. Let me just say that there before make I no faint. Like my eyes is turning. Look at I'm looking stressed now. It's very very obvious. Well, by the way, anything for our students. Yes, anything for our students. I don't want to. Okay, I've not even seen. I'm not seeing very well. I'm not seeing very well. Bring my eyeglass. Bring my eyeglass. Okay. What did they want? Okay, I asked something like, what if you think you have no? I'm not saying this one. I'm tired, Biko. I'm going to say, okay, the what's it called? Okay, the real formula for success. Maybe I'll just say the real formula for success. Everybody will go. Everybody, school will dismiss. Life teaching session is going to dismiss. Let me do the real life. What's it called? The real formula for success. Now, just more like the last stuff we have here on the matter of talent is a lie and blah 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 that we'll be talking about. So more like the real formula for success. We say talent plus skill. Now when you're talented, you're going to make it up with skill, like you're going to be competent, more like disciplined yourself on it so as to perform well, so as to be or a best, not even good, the best version of it, like kind of competent saying and stuff like that. Okay, talent plus skill plus discipline is success. Talent alone is not even success. Just for the fact that you're talented, you're not going to be a successful person. The fact that you're talented, it does not qualify you or does not brings you to the seat of successful people. So it's just more like talent plus skill plus discipline. That's what equates success. You get? Now we said again, skill plus discipline alone can still equate success. So sorry for that. So skill plus discipline alone can still equate success. Talent plus skill plus discipline can still equate success. So it's not about being talented. We do not see talent. Of course, now I can design anything. I can even design human being. That's why my name is UF Graphics. Like I'm a graphic designer, literally. Like I design, and maybe if you check my social media handles, not YouTube, I mean to say, you will see most of my designs. But that's for that, and that's what I'm not designing on YouTube. Probably I'm just helping my more like what's it called? More like my brothers because I'm still undergraduate student. So helping undergraduate student like me know what really what's it called, what reality holds and how to prepare for it. So that's what more like what I'm doing on YouTube. So if you want me to design your chicken logo, active, dig get much I'm much active. So surprise is the design. Consider it done. Just consider it done. Very easy. We're going to design that. It's fine anyways. Okay, I'll be going offline very soon, just in a few moments. Yeah, let's just say in 1 minute time. I'm done. Yeah, I've exhausted the live stream section. So what am I really waiting for? What am I really waiting for? Okay, let me say my few words before I leave. I'll be like, okay, thanks guys. Thanks every single person for participating, actively participating in live today live stream session. It's not taken for granted. UF is not taking it for granted. It's not in any way taken for granted. We really got being real now. Oh, we really got the fact that you joined every single person that participated on the live stream section and asking us questions and being like subscribing as well. Much love for that. And we're going to also stream tomorrow. Normally we stream every day and we're going to see tomorrow as well. But I don't know. We'll probably will try to stream early from 1 p.m. downwards. So you're going to see us as well. Alright guys, so thanks for joining. You can also check our other social media handles: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, UF Graphics, all social media handles. Get to message us, we'll get to talk. Better, and if we have chicken design logo, we'll do for you. Yes. And that's for that. And thanks for joining everybody, every single every unique